What it do, what it do. Welcome to another one over here at Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe because we chopping this game over here, man. Had to tap into this one, man. You know, it's crazy, man. But I've been, I saw this and I'm like, yo, like what could have happened here? But what this is, it's about Atlanta rapper Peso Montana. And I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm not really just familiar with Peso Montana like that, but he's an underground rapper up and coming, And the situation with him is, supposedly, he allegedly raped a lot of women, or quite a few women, by offering them free tattoos, drugging them, and then raping them. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. That's crazy. But that just goes to show, rapper, entertainer or not, some, people just got sick minds, you know what I'm saying? But in this case here, he's been caught. You know what I'm saying? He's been caught for all this stuff that he's been charged with, right? Being accused with. They, right, as of right now, they got him on lock, you know what I'm saying? And he looked like he's facing 50 years, actually, you know what I'm saying? But as they say too, when you go into jail, prison, and they find out that you in there for rape, things like that, you got problems. You got problems, no matter who you are, and in a lot of cases, especially being somebody, he's an underground rapper, but I know my dog going crazy, but he's an underground rapper, but that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's still a regular person, and he doesn't have that type of big money to pay nothing off like that. He has nothing to offer, and so this is, I can't show the actual brutality going on here. This is just the aftermath, and you see the position that they have him in to what's going on. And best believe me, what they're doing though is nothing nice, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's dig into this video real quick, and let me know what y'all think. Fair use, by the way. Fair use. Check this out.
Why you saying fuck GD? Fuck GD, bro. Yeah, fuck on China, yeah, real GD came on that dick, man. Yeah, fuck, lady. Time out, nigga.
Night at 11, a popular Atlanta promoter and rapper is now headed to prison. Just found guilty of drugging and raping a woman.
Lawrence Enarity, known as Peso Montana, and a second man, Ryan Savage, you see them here on your screen, were sentenced to...
Yeah, that dude Peso right there, they're beating, they're torturing that dude.
50 years, tried together and convicted of rape. Tonight, the DeKalb County District Attorney confirms more potential victims have come forward, sharing similar stories of how they were assaulted.
11 Alive's Cody Alcorn has that story tonight. He's live in Atlanta. So, Cody, you say these reported assaults go back more than a decade.
Damn.
Ron, Jennifer, as far back as 2013, Peso Montana and Ryan Savage would lure these women to a home in Stone Mountain by putting online ads for free tattoos out there. Well, what they would do next, drug them and sexually assault them. Now tonight, you're about to hear from two women who responded to one of those ads. One of them was drugged, the other sexually assaulted, and we are protecting their identities tonight. I interviewed them over Zoom, and we will not be identifying them.
It wasn't about sex. It was more about power or humiliation, or it's deeper than that, because they did it repeatedly.
The advertisement.
Their motive and their MO is to get the girls to drink immediately.
The women say these two continued pouring drinks.
Said we was in and out, we was really drugged.
The next thing she knew,
I hear my sister screaming like somebody had killed her.
She'd been sexually assaulted.
I was hysterical. Pretty much I wanted to be in a safe place and call the police. So I asked her to, take me home. So I called the police from there, and I went to go get a rape kit done at DeKalb Medical that same morning.
So what happened next?
They didn't stop. He started making music.
Referring to Lawrence Enarity, known as Peso Montana.
He was an Atlanta promoter for years. He was hosting parties, getting girls drunk and stuff for years, and nobody said anything.
They fought a silent battle.
If all those girls that's in my DM would have spoke up, would have actually came forward and just no, I'm not going for it. It's wrong. I was violated. I deserve to be heard.
A decade later, Inararity and Ryan Savage have finally been stopped, only tried for one rape, partially because of the statute of limitations.
All these girls having the same story with the same couple of people, and nobody paid attention to it.
Now, both men were sentenced to life in prison, but will be eligible for parole after 50 years. And what is unknown tonight is just how many victims are out here across metro Atlanta. The two women you just heard from believe there are many, many more victims. As you mentioned, Jennifer and Ron, the DA has reached out to several more. What happens next? We'll soon find out. Of course, if you are a victim of one of these two men, you're asked to contact.
Yeah, man, so that's crazy. I don't know if it was just drinking or, yeah, I guess they were putting something in the drink or something. You know, it's kind of weird, but I guess that's how it happened. And maybe they were so drugged they couldn't help themselves, and they would just, I'm assuming they just start pulling their stuff off and do what they do, and they were too weak, too helpless to stop them. Maybe that's what I don't understand it, because if let's be honest, if they're just drunk and then the dude's approaching them in a way, and then just because they're drunk they agreeing to it, I don't necessarily feel like that's rape right there. But now if it's something mind altering that they don't know that they're taking or drinking, and then it puts their body in a space, mind in a space where they can't, function or just defend themselves or whatever, well, then that's another story. Well, then, yeah, and then the guys are literally pulling their clothes off and doing, then that's another story. I don't know, only the witnesses know, and I guess, let me see, I guess they've been sentenced. I mean, it must be, pretty good evidence there or something like that. But that's crazy. But you see, even for whatever, that's what you see, that punishment, at least that Peso got, ain't heard much on Savage, the other dude that got arrested, but you see that how they got him all pinned down and stuff. And believe me, before I started the clip, you could see them boys beaming on them. So but I don't know, if y'all know anything more about this, let me know in the comments what y'all think. I mean, if y'all know anything about, was it like that, where they get literally drugged unconscious and then getting their stuff snatched off and then yap, and they literally take advantage. I mean, or was it just, how was it? I don't know. It is what it is. We will figure out more and find out more as this go. But Peso, Montana, man, they got him off in there, and this evidence, it's on tape. It is what it is, man. 50 years until eligible for parole. That's a long time. Threw it all away. Whatever potential it had. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's another one over here at Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we chopping this game over here, man.